Qu'est-ce que vous voulez? Il n'a pas été fini comme il fallait. Il a été fini au Ricard, c'est pas possible. Voilà, donc mais écoutez, ça repart de là. C'est la merde. Allez. J'espère qu'il m'a pris en compte mon dernier combat là. Heureux. Désolé de la déco. N'hésitez pas à mettre des commentaires sur le fonctionnement de Twitch, pour ceux qui connaissent bien. Que vu que c'est nouveau pour moi, je comprends pas, je vois jamais de message, rien. Donc peut-être que c'est parce que vous écrivez pas aussi. Donc n'hésitez pas. Il n'y a pas de problème. Donc il me fait reprendre où là? Il faut que j'aille là-haut. Je sais plus par où passer du coup parce que toujours le même problème là. Ah, c'est bien, ils m'ont gardé mon combat sauvegardé, c'est cool. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? Alors oui, il y a un méchant. Il avait rêvé une cacahuète. Hein. Toi, lui est mort assis. Ça s'il est mort ou s'il dort. Le mec est tellement cuité que il a même pas entendu le combat en fait. Hein. Ah, je peux pas passer là. D'accord. Donc là, on débloque un refuge. Allez, 5 shillings. Faut que j'aille là, mais je peux pas passer.
It's locked.
Problématique, hein. Donc. Est-ce que je peux aller là, passer là-haut? Doc nord. Je peux pas, ok. Allez. On oublie qu'on n'a aucune chance et en France, on essaie de trouver un passage. Alors là. Ah, il y a un coffre. Poudre d'alu, des balles. Ah non, vous allez de l'autre côté. C'est pas par où il faut que je passe en fait. Hein. Ah, lui, il est déjà mort et c'est pas encore. Hein. Voilà. Putain. Mais par où dois-je passer? Hop là. Comment ouvrir cette porte?
I cannot enter.
On peut pas faire péter le cadenas là. On peut faire péter les cadenas, je sais pas, attendez. Merde. Merde. Ah. Bon, on peut pas faire péter le cadenas. Parce que j'arrive déjà pas à viser dessus en fait. On verra, hein, du coup.
I have this thirst for blood.
Par où il faut passer? Je vous le demande. Une porte là? Allez. Ouais, si on essayait de passer par un autre côté, par là-bas. Allez. C'est fermé.
It's locked.
On va faire le tour. Pas me jeter à l'eau, faire un truc, y aller à la nage. Non, on peut pas. Ça va être trop simple. Pourquoi faire simple quand on peut faire compliqué? Hein? Je comprends pas. Hein? Franchement, je comprends pas comment on peut faire compliqué quand on peut faire simple. Ou on peut faire simple quand on peut faire compliqué. Ah. Allez. On va allonger les docks. Ça va. Ah, je lui ai sauté dessus. Voilà, on n'en parle plus. Ah, ah bah, il y en a un qui m'a envoyé une grenade mais il s'est raté. Ah non, ils sont en train de combattre. Oh mec. Allez. Voilà, t'as compris mec, t'as compris ou c'était qui? Allez. Hop, zou. Allez. Hop. Allez. Là. Des items à récupérer. Là, faudrait que j'aille par là-bas. Hein. Ah, vous en pensez quoi? Par là-bas? Sûrement par ici. Oh là. Il y a le clergé et tout. Bon, allez. Il me reste 35 secondes pour récupérer mon sort là. J'ai déjà essayé de tenter. me diriger où je dois aller. Moi, mon deuxième surnom, c'est la boussole. Tellement que je m'y retrouve facilement dans les jeux. Non, c'est pas... Ah oui, il faut que j'aille. Dans mon dos. En bas alors. Ah ben voilà. Ok. Donc. Le refuge.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Ah.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Ouais. Donc. Verrouiller, verrouiller, verrouiller.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Donc. Ouais, fermé. 1100 d'expérience, elle. Non, mais je reviendrai.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Ah, voilà. On n'avait aucune idée.
You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reed. You tell me.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Ah, toi, je vais te charmer plus tard. J'ai pas d'indice, ok. Allez.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Là, aucune.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, a man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
What boys? Ok. Indice requis. Trouver un...
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Allez. Madame. Il est où? Il est là. Déjà ouvrir. Hop, je vais déjà le dépouiller. Après je vais lui parler. C'est le mec qui me fout à la porte. Hop, allez. Salut mec. Tu te souviens de moi?
Why the long face, Doctor?
Oh, il a une drôle de tête. Non, tout a bien changé.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens
Salut
me.
à toi qui
Put
viens
your
de te
faith in the
connecter.
Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke,
Donc on est dans la
the
suite de
amount of
Vampyr.
blood that has been shed, it's hard to
On devait
believe.
chercher
Sean.
Son of
Ask
Gun,
what you will.
qui est devant moi.
As the
enfin.
Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
D'accord.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Qui veut noyer son chien? D'accord. Pas moi, hein.
It's in the pits, where the city is darkest, the place you'll find your light. We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reed.
Non mais je veux te parler
We shall have a
maintenant.
good chat later, Dr. Reed.
C'est maintenant que je veux parler.
We'll have a talk
Maintenant.
when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reed.
Je vais parler maintenant, il veut pas, il est têtu. Hein.
We shall have a good chat later,
Tu vas
Dr.
parler,
Reed.
tu me tournes le dos. Tu me tournes le dos, je vais te défoncer. Moi après, tu vas voir, je vais te défoncer. Défoncer ta petite gueule. Tu me tournes le dos. Je vais déjà te dépouiller, tiens. Voilà. Alors, hein, on fait pas le malin là. Donc, il faut que je retourne dans les égouts. Ok, là-bas. Là-bas. Tout est neuf et tout est sauvage.
It's locked, all right.
Il faut une clé, il faut des clés partout en fait. Très bonne santé. Je vais parler à lui. Ouais, je crois. De toute façon, on va aller aux égouts directement. Je vais partir par la droite. Allez. Hop. Mais où allons-nous? Mais d'accord. J'ai trouvé une baraque, c'est sympa. C'est qui cette dame? Inconnue. Elle est où? Elle est en dessous. Donne-moi ça. Tischling. Allez.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Young man, do you require medical attention?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Avant de quoi améliorer mes armes. Non. Donc le Est End, je sais pas. 210 quoi. Allez, c'est bon, laisse tomber, t'as rien d'autre. T'as rien qui m'intéresse. Je peux même pas t'étreindre. Donc, nous allons aller dans les égouts du dock. J'espère que c'est par là, normalement oui. Ouais. Qu'est-ce qui nous attend là en bas? Je vous le demande. Ça c'est un objet de quête.
This is not the place for you, sir.
Voilà, ça tombe comme des mouches.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned.
Better go.
I should investigate that.
Allez. Voilà, ça c'est fait.
Giselle's stolen money.
Petit sac d'argent.
Everyone has some unethical.
Les égouts. C'est dans mon dos. Non, bas. Allez, oh yeah.
Watch yourselves!
Allez, ensuite je viens de lui comme ça amoureux. Voilà, comme ça tout le monde en prend pas en grade. Il est où l'autre? Il est parti? Non, il est mort. Il est mouru, chapeau pointu. Les égouts étaient bien gardés. Hein. Je vais vite récupérer ce qu'il y a de là. Allez. Puis on descend aux égouts. Bien. Chargement toujours très lent hein, dans ce jeu, je ne cesserai de le dire. Donc où dois-je aller? Tout au fond.
It's locked, all right.
Ok.
That doesn't work.
Ça ne fonctionne pas.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work.
Ça ne fonctionne pas. Ok. Mais que peut-il faire? Regardez par en bas déjà comment ça brûle. Ouais, il faut que je vide le niveau d'eau.
That gate should shut properly now.
Donc. Voilà. Ah. Voilà, on a fermé l'arrivée d'eau. Ok. Voilà, toute une question de logique. Des tonneaux qui bloquaient tout le mécanisme. Hop là. Oh là. Ah ouais. On dit que le mec qui a fait ça il rigole pas. Wow. Le mec qui est là, une sacrée déco. Hein. Une déco en garde-manger, c'est sympa. Hein. Y a mieux. C'est plus cher.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Donc, il y a du corps partout.
It's locked.
It's locked. Ah. Oula. Non mais ça va pas te m'aider, tu vas faire toutes les affaires. Alors lui, il survit quoi, sans s'en passer.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again? The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Non mais je t'ai rien demandé moi.
Non, 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 non.
Oh. Wow. Ouais, déjà ça réduire un peu ta vie là, wow. Tu me fais peur. Tu me fais peur, mec. Non, non. Donc il y a de la place hein, pour esquiver. Hein. Non, non, non. Hop là. Hop. Et. Alors c'est pas comme ça.
Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your
Oh, il faut pas rester au corps à corps. Oh merde. Ah, c'est facile, tu fais des doubles. Tiens, moi ça, tiens. Oh l'enfoiré. D'accord.
foolish echo for the banshee to hand the crushes on. I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells. Down, stay down.
Il est où?
Your blood is now mine.
Non.
Return to your apothecary and needles.
Tiens, fou, toi. Tiens.
Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles.
Voilà. Waouh. Allez, Mister X. Ça c'est fait. Terrasser la bête. Voilà. Maintenant, il faut explorer des égouts. Rien à récupérer. Hein.
It's locked, all right.
Là c'est fermé. Il n'y a rien à récupérer. Bon, ben on repart de là où on est venu. Bon, ça va, ça c'est pas trop mal passé, nous dirons. Oh putain. Attendez, je reviens, donnez-moi 2 secondes, je suis à vous. Allez. Ah ouais, ben je retourne. Ce qu'il y a, c'est qu'il faut que j'explore. J'explore les égouts. Je sais même pas où je dois aller en fait. Tu sais où je dois aller? Je peux pas avancer là. Je suis bloqué. Ah.
No. Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind. Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions? Questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are similar, but not the same, Harriet.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest. Let me rest now.
Une fiole. Refuge de Saint Hampton et le camp entier.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
A progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
No.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Why do you live here? Amongst filth and vermin.
Live. Here we hide.
Et je vous quitterai, je vais devoir déco.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen.
Par contre, il n'est pas dit que je fasse des discussions
We are
dans
the
la
sewer
soirée
skulls.
sans me mettre en
This
live.
is our domain.
Personne
We have
qui
run
sont
as
là,
far
mais
as
bon,
we
faire du
can,
farming,
and now we hide.
parce que le farming, ça intéresse pas tout le monde. Beaucoup de personnes préfèrent que l'histoire
What are you
principale.
hiding from?
Vu que c'est un jeu
From
assez
the
long, je vais
guilt,
pas vous faire,
the shame,
faire
from
perdre
the
du temps à
hunters and the
farmer des
light,
coffres.
and of course, our past.
Je sais pas si vous m'avez bien entendu, j'avais le micro en l'air. Donc,
For how long have you been in hiding?
je vais récapituler. Je
Skulls have
disais
been
que je
hiding
vais
under London since
pas tarder à
vampires first
finir le live
entered the
là.
city.
Where did you hide before
J'ai
the
des
sewers?
priorités IRL, bien
We
sûr, comme tout le
claimed
monde.
ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns,
Donc la suite du live, ça sera
catacombs.
demain.
We are
Partie 8 de
skulls,
Vampyr. Donc.
groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Il n'est pas dit que cet après-midi, en fin d'après-midi, je continue pas à farmer des items ou avoir des discussions secondaires, on va dire, du jeu. Pour éviter de vous faire perdre du temps lors des lives à tourner en rang, en carré.
Your diction, your
C'est un jeu lent,
words.
vous le comprenez, je pense.
You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Ouais. Ça j'ai fait, ça j'ai fait. Ah.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Donc, les amis, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. La suite du live demain. Voilà, donc vous inquiétez pas, je vais faire du farming, donc vous me verrez recommencer d'un lit, hein, d'un refuge. Mais il n'y a pas de problème, j'avance pas l'histoire principale, vous n'inquiétez pas. Donc n'oubliez pas de vous abonner, de me suivre, ça fait toujours plaisir. D'aller voir ma chaîne YouTube, vous pouvez vous abonner dessus aussi. Voilà, il y aura d'autres vidéos qui vont arriver, c'est un peu lent à tout gérer quand on débute, hein, vous le savez bien. Voilà, donc allez, je vous dis ciao ciao et à demain, profitez bien de la journée s'il fait beau. Allez, ciao, à demain, bonne journée et merci encore.